GCN is now 8 years old. Welcome to the Global Cycling Network, or GCN. We've come a long way. Subscribe now and your life will become complete. But our mission remains the same, to make the best cycling content for as many of the world's cyclists as possible. However, we are about to take another step forward. Our biggest yet, in fact.
If you say to any mountain climber that you are gonna go in 8 days to Ojos del Salado with a bike on the backpack, it's impossible.
Clients, they want a specific type of bicycle frame that is hard to manufacture by hand. All of a sudden now you have a machine that does this for you.
This place is magnificent.
Jakobsen going all the way. It's Mario Jakobsen who wins 2 out of 2. We're about 3,500 metres. Oh, I'm really feeling the altitude now.
When you're up there, you're alone.
Richard Carapaz back to his best.
When you say Norseman in Norway, everyone knows what it is.
It's just got very real coming into this area.
Oh, bunny hops over a piece of furniture. This is what we want to see on European roads.
Suddenly, a lot of things were gone in my life which I had before.
Sono contento di chiamarmi Colnago, e Colnago vuol dire bicicletta.
I guess the tens of thousands of ways that I've played out in getting to the end of this will be different to the reality.
It's a long, long way from here, and it's a long, long way to glory.
So is this going to be hard work, Andrea?
Yes.
We're riding in Colombia in the dark. We're at high risk of acute mountain sickness.
I can't really see much. My vision's gone a bit.
30 years, I never had someone who lights out like this.
GCN Plus is our new streaming service available exclusively on the GCN app, the new home of our live racing, highlights and analysis, plus brand new original content that blows the socks off anything we've done before.
Without doubt, the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Epic adventures, incredible challenges, racing legends and amazing science and bike tech. GCN Plus is more of everything you've come to love from GCN, but taken to the next level. More entertainment, more races, more inspiration, more access, more analysis, more science and more to watch with exclusive and original long-form films, documentaries and shows. Fit for the big screen, but available on any.
Last year, we launched Race Pass, which is available on the GCN app. And it was the first time we've ever asked you to pay to watch anything we've made. And that's because we totally stepped it up a gear with live coverage of the world's biggest races.
And live coverage was just the start. All of that racing is available on demand for you to watch as and when you like. Plus, we had in-depth analysis of the world's biggest races with some cracking guests like Sean Kelly and Brad Wiggins. Plus, of course, we also had the weekly World of Cycling show dedicated to pro road racing. All of that is going to continue this year, and we've got an amazing calendar of races in store.
But that is only half of it. Race Pass is part of a bigger picture. It's part of GCN Plus, which brings not just the best live racing coverage, ad-free, but also exclusive and original cycling films and documentaries.
For the last couple of years, we've been busy filming some epic cycling content. We think it's our best ever, and we can't wait for you to see it. For example, I was lucky enough to spend time at Colnago and meet the legend behind it himself, Ernesto Colnago. We raided their treasure trove of a museum, and he spoke in the most amazing detail about the brand that he's dedicated his life to.
We've also been tackling adventures that we've always wanted to go on. I've been teaming up with Mark Beaumont for a lot of these challenges that have pushed our limits. The biggest, though, being our search for the longest rideable descent. A search that took us to Chile at 6,800 meters on Ojos del Salado, the highest volcano on the planet.
We only get one shot.
Yeah, I'll get one shot because physically we'll get destroyed.
Not only have we been pushing the limits for GCN Plus, but we're also delighted to have exclusive and the much anticipated film of Mark Beaumont's round the world record-breaking ride, who did it in just 78 days.
Today was the lowest point that I've seen Mark get to. He is physically, emotionally on the wire.
We've also got a two-part film of his remarkable ride down the length of Africa solo. A brand new film with footage that has never been seen before.
Got a security escort with me. There has been some attacks in the past and it's just a risk I wasn't willing to take.
Beyond our live racing coverage, we have plenty more to delight bike racing fans. So we've been out visiting a few legends of our sport, such as Fabian Cancellara, Andrea Tafi and Andy Schleck. These legends have shaped the sport for the last decades, but you're going to see them like you've never seen them before. And in fact, we've been graced with the presence of a few legends on this very sofa, week in, week out throughout the season as we dissect that week's races. People such as Sean Kelly, Pippa York and Juan Antonio Flecha, to name just a few.
There is so much more to tell you as well, like the trip to Colombia, where we found some of the world's best roads while searching for some of the world's best coffee.
This is such an unbelievable bit of road, isn't it?
Looking at some of the greatest names and companies in bike tech, like Columbus Steel.
Around the world, when you see a Dove, you know you are talking about a good product.
And meeting some of the innovators that are perhaps on the cusp of greatness.
The software will calculate all the angular movements of the robot to steer the 3D printing process.
We cannot wait for you to start exploring these films for yourself on the GCN app. Now, the cost for GCN Plus is just $39.99 a year. So that's pounds or euros, or $49.99. And that is, as we said, for all of that live racing, plus these exclusive new films as well. And if you join GCN Plus in February, we have an offer of 50% off. So you can get all of that for just $19.99 a year, or $24.99. Now, if you already subscribe to Race Pass, then don't worry, your subscription will automatically upgrade so that you can continue to enjoy all of that live racing that you love, plus indulge in all of those new cycling films as well. And you don't have long to wait either. GCN Plus launches on the 15th of February, and it launches with 24 films, and then 2 more will be added each and every week after that. So yes, you will get over 100 new and exclusive cycling films each year for just $19.99. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we want to make this content for you. If you've been following GCN for a few years, you'll have noticed that our videos have evolved. They've got longer, they've got bigger, they've got better. And we've been able to make this great content on GCN with the help of commercial partners who have co-funded it. Now, we are super proud of those films, but there's a limit as to what we can achieve with that method. However, with your support, we can hopefully take this content to the next level. These new films don't just take longer to watch, they take longer to prepare, they take longer to make, but that extra time allows us to do so much more. They can be more detailed, they can be more adventurous, they can be more inspirational. Now, as cycling fans ourselves, those are the films that we want to watch, and we think you will want to watch them too, but we do need your support. It's not overstating it to say that this is the biggest thing ever to happen in cycling media. We started it with Discovery and Eurosport, but we can't do it without you.
So what is happening to GCN? Well, I've got good news for you on this front too, because it will remain exactly the same. We are still working really hard on making the best cycling content we can, the content that you want and have been asking for, in fact. So if you just like watching GCN or GCN Tech or GCN Racing or GCN Training, you can. And if anything, it's just going to get better. It's just that now there's something more for you if you want it.
We are so excited about this, and we hope you are too. Let us know in the comments down below what you think, and stay tuned for more sneak peeks on GCN, GCN Tech, and GCN Racing ahead of the 15th of February, launch day. In the meantime, we have a new GCN Plus YouTube channel where over the next few days and weeks, you'll be able to watch trailers for all of our new films. Enjoy.